few different ways to get the arm over, right? Well, first of all, if he hugs under my shoulder like that, if he keeps his hand up like this, you can grab the elbow, right? I'm just gonna sort of twist his arm, so I have his arm basically locked out straight now. I'm gonna step on his hip, bring my foot up, step on his back, I'm just gonna squeeze my knees together. This is like one of the tightest arm locks there is. But people will rarely leave their arms straight like this. Normally when you get here, it's like this. Right? This is where there's not really much pressure on his arm. It's hard for you to do anything like that here. So it's going to be hard unless you have really good legs, really long legs, and you're really good at the triangle. Like sometimes, and you can try if you're a long-legged person, you can lock up here. And then I just go 2 hands to the head and pull down and push my hips up. This is a super tight way to finish. But most people are going to have it, especially if I was going with somebody a lot bigger, it would be hard for me to lock that up. So you almost always have to get good at moving the arm across. Okay? So first one is I'm going to keep my feet crossed. I'm going to lift my hips up. I'm going to put my hand on my own back and slide my hand down my butt to get my wrist under his arm. And then I just get my wrist connected to his wrist. Keep your arm. Yeah. If he keeps his arm bent, it's going to turn into sort of like a kimura, right? So I just pull my hands down, I'm going to lift my elbow up and turn to my left. But normally what will happen is as I do this, he extends his arm, brings it to the front, and that allows me to pull it over. Right? And now I'm in a position to easily lock up and finish. Right, so the first one is the person has their arm sort of wrapped around the leg. Keep control of the head, lift your hips up. I just put my hand like in my back pocket, slide it under. Right from here, I just connect my hands at the arm. Sometimes you'll get the person to tap from this. Just like to bring my elbow up and turn to my left. Sometimes the arm comes up to your neck and he ends up like locked on your neck here. You go elbow to elbow, finish. But normally what's going to happen when you do this is as you apply pressure, they flip their hand over the other side of your body, brings it across, and then you have the triangle. So first one is bring your hand to your back pocket, slide it under, catch. Other one you can do from here is sometimes lock your hands. Sometimes a person will lock their hands and it makes it like very difficult to get under there. I'm just going to take my fist. I can grab the knee if I want. I don't need to. I can just take my knuckles and put it right in his artery, right under his jawbone. And then from here I grab the head. I pull down on the head and I punch my fist into his neck. And it'll either put him to sleep or it'll tap out. But normally he lets go. He tries to bring his hands up and pull that off. When he does that, so this is really, you might get somebody to tap from this, but really what it's trying to do is to make their hand come to you. So as I push, he brings the hand up to push it off. So again, first one, he's got his hand curled around, lift your hips up, hand goes in your back pocket, slide through, catch the grip. You can try the kimura, you can try the elbow crush, but more than likely you're going to bring it across to the full triangle. And then the second one, he locks his hands, so that's not working. Put your fist in the neck, pull down, the head's up, pull the head towards the fist and push the fist into the neck. Push up, brings the hand over and catch it. Okay. 1, 2, 3.